everybody.
Up.
Yes, while we were on the getting ready screen, we were talking about laptops.
Yeah. So just to get this out of the way, this is the one that I'm currently looking at, the one I'm considering purchasing for myself.
Let me see.
I really am thinking of getting. I do really want a Snapdragon-based one, but I also want one that has like a really good screen. So I kind of already made told myself that if I'm getting a new laptop,
Baller of a unit.
It still has to be like, it doesn't have to be particularly strong, because I've got my PC for that. But I wanted to, at the very least, have a OLED screen, and I still want it to be 15.6 inches. Because if I'm going with anything smaller, then why don't I just use a tablet?
The laptop Victor just showed me is the Asus VivoBook S15, running a Snapdragon X Elite X1E 78100.
Yeah, but I do recall it being significantly cheaper at one point.
Yeah, I don't know why it's that expensive.
Yeah, no, it is cheap. It was 829 bucks. I mean, granted, in a question amount of days, because I don't know when it happens, I'll be getting my tax refund, and that would be somewhat enough to get that laptop. But I've already mapped out another thing for me to purchase, and that is a 5070, because
This is the one I have.
I know the one you have. But yeah, that is a pretty decent looking one.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's shipped with Windows 10 Home, so I had to move my license from the HP over to it.
Yeah. Now, when I look at it, I do see a couple of red flags. The one thing I really don't like is how stuff like the memory is soldered to the motherboard. Um, I understand why Snapdragon is not x86. I don't know if that really has anything to do with it, but I do know that when you solder it to the motherboard, you can get higher memory speeds. But at the same time, as somebody who recently upgraded from bog standard DDR4, not DDR4, DDR5 4800 to DDR5 7200, basically the highest that my motherboard QVL allowed. Memory speed doesn't make that much of a difference.
There we go. Game capture is working. Let's go into co-op.
But I do still think it's a pretty worthy upgrade. Upgrade, that's what I call both a downgrade and upgrade at the same time. Because even though I lost 16 gigabytes in the process, so now I quote unquote only have 48 gigabytes. It looks pretty good. It has RGB on it.
Okay, I'm in game.
Alright, let me yeah.
By the way, I can see Victor's screen over here. There he is.
Alright. Let's see what's on the horizon for us now.
The Stardew Valley Fair.
Yeah.
Which means we sell shit. Oh, corn. A big lump with knobs. No, I don't want to eat the corn. It's money. That is the monies. Let's check. Are there egg? There is egg.
Nice.
Oh, there was another egg in there. I didn't notice. Egg. Sup, George? And hello, Ringo.
How's the topside doing? Anything to harvest there?
Nope. Except for Jade.
Yeah.
Can I drop the corn in here?
Yeah.
I'll give the gold, I'll put the gold in there, and put this in as well.
I forgot how quick farming can get once you have the upgraded watering cans.
Yep. Oh, the Stardew Valley Fair has begun in the town square. Grab the goods.
Be with you in a second. Still gotta water these plants.
Alright then.
What did you grab?
I grabbed nothing.
Okay.
I'll just put it on this for you here. Hmm? There is Pam.
Yeah, let's go with a cheese, some pumpkin.
Corn?
I've already got corn. Have we got anything here? Doesn't look like it. Nothing here. Well, I mean, I guess we could We could give them egg.
Egg. Just the way I said it, just egg.
Yeah, I just wish we had a gold star one.
Same here.
You know, I think
I think we're good.
we probably have enough with our cheese, gold star pumpkins, and gold star corn. I think that should do it. Like, I'm not sure exactly what it is that they're looking for.
I mean, it is
Like,
going to be bringing in the cheddar.
Yeah.
Smash the stone.
Hang on, I think it's possible to get a star drop here. Yeah, it is. So we need 2,000 points.
Mammoth.
You think this will do it?
Hmm?
You think this will do it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
My store carries
you
the
know-
very finest quality products in the whole valley. Please inspect my range display closely and see for yourself. Yes, you stuffed it. Pierre is very serious about his range display. He has been sitting inside the best looking produce for weeks in preparation. Minigame. You want to gamble?
No, I'm recovering.
Oh, you're doing the slingshot minigame right now.
Yeah. And I will be doing the fishing one when it's time.
I played the strength game too many times and now my arms feel like rubber.
So,
There's a clown.
So I was looking through job postings the other day, and you wanna know what I found? Found an opening for a casino host in what's the island called below Sicily?
Sicily. Maltos?
Malta, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for Dutch-speaking people there to
Why?
present their online casino.
Oh, Unibet like stuff. Blades get
Yeah.
sharper every year. Oh, look, there's the wizard. Well, Wick and I have known each other for a long time. She's a remarkable diviner and a good friend. Want to do a fortune reading?
Go right ahead.
See you laying on a cot. Looks like a hospital. Robin is there to keep you company while you recover. What a nice friend. Interesting. I see you and Sebastian working together on a farm. You seem very pleased about something. Crystal ball's moved on. Now I see you harvesting a plump, ripe melon. You're on a wonderful looking farm, bursting with life. And the crystal ball's gone dim. That's all I can do for you
Hang on,
now.
Did the game just try to ship you with Sebastian?
Yes, it did.
Fascinating.
Punch. Kinda hectic today. I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. Hey, Macat 12, having a good time? All these animals are friendly and love to get massaged. Moo! Oh, a hen pecked my little finger. Just a few steps over there, Gus is grilling up a bunch of pork ribs. Yikes. Wow. That's the biggest cheese wheel I've ever seen. Very impressive. Cheese. My investment by display is pretty weak compared to Pierre's.
588 star tokens for the fishing minigame. I think I'm gonna keep at it.
I just realized gameplay audio wasn't on yet.
Oh.
No
Was I
accuracy
audible?
bonus. Yes, gameplay on. I said gameplay audio, not voice chat.
Okay. Well, you never know with audio managing. Kinda gets stupid.
Let me just exchange star tokens.
Yeah, you might want to spare them because you need 2,000 to get a star drop.
Double your
And those are
wager?
Kind of. Don't go gambling.
But let's
And
go
if you do-
gambling.
and if you do gamble, go with green.
I'm gonna try one-handed gambling. All in?
Yeah, all in.
Fuck yeah. Groen! 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 Wahey!
Alright.
Just the way I said that, just green.
Let's see how it.
Green.
Let's see how it's going to work out for me. And I am going to wager it all 850 on green.
Mon.
Hey, look at that. Of course, I'm going to do just once.
The fish really are biting today.
Yeah,
Perfect.
but they are both biting and fighting. On my end, anyway.
It's all time-based.
Yeah.
Oh. Got a fighting one. That one wasted a lot of time.
By the way, you might also want to know that we also get tokens from the as a prize from the fair. So you might want to activate that to see if we get first place for our product.
Oh.
Because I think the main prize for that was 500 tokens.
Got 264 there. So I need to talk to Mayor Lewis.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you really... Yes. Or should I do more minigames first?
Let's wait until let's wait and see until we've how many tokens we get, like if we get first prize.
Should I say yes then?
Yeah.
There goes the mayor. There goes the mayor.
Also, can I just say that I really want to raise my middle finger at Pierre because he obviously has rat cabbage, which we can only get in year 2. Why does he have them?
Yep.
And he didn't. Pierre, mate, we're the one who sold you all those goods to begin with.
Your Grange display has been judged. Return to Mayor Lewis for the result. Hey, not bad. You won second place with a rating of 79. Your prize is 500 star tokens. Spend them wisely. Oh, and don't forget to clean out your Grange display box.
On it. Second place.
That's
I mean,
bullshit.
I guess I should have gone with more variety.
Should I go all in again?
No. Go fish.
Go fish. Got it. Just. Why is that an option? It's just a regular fish pool.
Yeah.
There was another heli flying overhead.
Oh, really?
Yep, who are the cops looking for this time?
I mean, knowing your village, only God can tell.
God only knows. Alright, you little shit. Yeah, it's a... Ah! Unless it's Lego's lawyers.
You know, part of me does wish it was possible for me to just give you my my tokens.
Oh, they are fighting now.
And what else can I get? I mean, I guess I could get a price ticket. Or I could... You know, screw it. How many do I need? 66. All right, I'm gonna wager 66 on orange.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm gonna wager 132 on orange.
Let's see the money.
Oh yeah.
You
And now
can't
that I've
stop
got that,
winning.
I'm gonna do the one thing that I really need to get. A fedora.
Should I do it? On orange?
Don't forget to swap back to your POV. And, you know, go with green. I guess
Go with
is your lucky
green
color.
and 500 I'm gonna go for.
Okay. 500 on green.
Groen! Groen!
Groen.
Groen! Ballengaai! No! Green is not lucky. Time to fish.
Yeah. We're gonna be here for a while.
We're gonna be here for a while. Why? Well, there goes my perfection bonus.
You know, I appreciate the detail of there being supposedly infinite hamburgers. It's just a shame that because there is no, in these kinds of sections, there are no, like, energy depletion. Kind of pointless.
Infinite burger.
Yeah.
The power of the infinite burger.
Damn, I could use a burger right now.
Bees churger.
Like, why is it that there is no Burger King around me? I want a burger now.
Yeah. Same here. But we got pizza here tonight.
Ah. Yeah, usually whenever I get pizza, I nowadays do it at either Wednesday or Sunday. Because apparently Domino's has a promotion where if you
Did I say
you
anything about
continue-
ordering?
No.
I went to the store today after I got my haircut.
But
So yes,
on
deep
Sundays,
freeze.
on Sundays, Domino's has a promotion where you can get pizzas for 50% off, and that means that you can actually get them like really cheap, even cheaper than like the like those freezer pizzas you buy at the store. Now, granted, I do still enjoy myself a nice old Dr. Utker Big American Texas.
Hell yeah.
But I also quite enjoy the barbecue chicken that Domino's has. I mean, I love barbecue sauce. I love chicken. It's a match made in heaven.
Yes.
I also love it how they call the 40 centimeter version, how they call that family size. Like, what are they saying? That I'm family size?
Look, I ordered the economy size.
Because I am the economy.
No, because I fucking love the economy. Insert Scott. It's a Scott the Woz joke.
Yeah, I'm
From the "You're not an RPG guy" episode.
Yeah, I think I actually made that joke when I was doing my Mario Galaxy race stream with a former friend of mine.
Ah,
I won, by the way.
you son of a bitch! I love the economy.
But yeah, I made a joke about the economy. He was like, "Well, fuck the economy," and I was like, "Fuck you," and then he tripped or something. He walked right into an enemy attack.
Yeah, I would just say, you son of a bitch! I love the economy.
Yeah. It's been a while since I played Mario Galaxy. Now that I think about it.
182. Fish caught. Perfection bonus at 242. I get 504 star tokens.
You gonna wager 652 at the wheel?
I'm not gonna risk it.
Alright.
Why is that even in the loot pool? Oh, that fish got fighting hands.
Yeah. This one has two. Like, I don't like how a part of this challenge is based on luck.
Yeah. It's heavily RNG based.
Yeah.
Then again,
Okay,
such is the entire fishing mechanic. Such is life.
Yeah.
Yeah, thinking about Switch 2. It's way too expensive.
Is it bad that I'm likely going to get one anyway?
I can understand this. I am kind of excited about Mario Kart World, but there's also one thing that I am not quite sure about the new I'm not quite sure about the new Grand Prix system.
Well, it kind of just makes me wonder if they're even going to do retro tracks for this one. Because how are you going to implement them if the entire thing is a big world?
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying is the fact that after the first track you basically only get like one lap on the track before the finish line, before the race finishes.
Yeah, and the one thing that I also don't really like about the Switch 2 is the kind of SD card that it requires.
Yeah, it
I mean,
requires
make no mistake, I'm all for exploring higher speed options, but at the same time, if you care about higher speed options,
You would.
Why not just put in a
Slap.
M.2 slot in it?
Yeah.
That's the one thing I really wish they were going for.
I mean, Steam Deck runs with an SDXC.
Yeah, but M.2 SSDs nowadays, you can get them for really cheap, and if Nintendo played their cards right, they wouldn't have had the same hassle people had with the PS5, because that only required that only allowed PCIe Gen 4 SSDs. But imagine the Switch 2 just allowing you to put in a PCIe 3.0 one. I mean, it would still be faster than the SD card Express. Or
Plenty of
SD
people have it.
Express card.
Micro SD Express, yeah.
Yeah,
and the
not
SD
so long
Express
ago-
is Micro SD Express is also very hard to tell if you for the casual user.
Yeah. No, M.2 drives, they're cheaper, they're faster, and let's be real, a lot of us have them laying around anyway. Like,
Plus, they already come in capacities up to 8 terabytes.
like until very recently, I've had a 1 terabyte Samsung 980, regular 980, and because I just didn't know what to do with that, I just decided to give that to our mutual British friend.
British / formerly French.
Well, she doesn't like the French part.
That's why I said formerly.
Yeah. At the same time, is it?
Then
possible
again,
to
don't we
forego
all
your-
like? Yeah, we don't like the French sometimes.
Yeah.
At least Parisians are annoying sometimes. Parisians have just a case of they think they're better than everyone.
Yeah.
Let me just smack. Nope. This requires timing, which I don't have. Star tokens,
Timing.
yes. I'll take a star drop, please.
You think that Stardew Valley is going to get a Switch 2 update?
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing the game running at 120 FPS on the Switch. I don't see why not.
They patched it. I'm gonna go ahead and wager.
But it seems like third parties are going to have their hands full on the.
Put it
on
on
the Switch
orange.
2
Let's
anyway.
go. 20. Dead broke. Time to fish.
Well, I mean, we've already got pretty much everything we need.
Perfect.
You know what I'm gonna do? I got 1,658 tokens,
What are you getting?
and I'm going to gamble them all. Right, okay, green or orange?
Green.
Alright. Let's see what this is gonna get us.
I
No
should see if I.
way.
You got the money. You got the money.
If only this was actual money. Also, it doesn't show your POV on the bottom when you're switching to my POV.
Yeah, it's harder to do that in regular OBS.
Ah. Okay, so I guess I could get a rug.
Because I'd need to dupe the content scene then.
And I guess hay couldn't hurt. Red sunflowers. A rare crow.
Whoa!
Yeah, okay, guess I just got everything. I've
This
got
fish is
nothing-
fighting.
I've got nothing to spend my focus on, so I might as well just gamble it all. Because I've got nothing to do with them.
Come on, stay in, stay in, stay in, stay in. Don't. I want to cross the 200 point bound. Don't score boundary. $564. Let's go. 672 star tokens.
Nice. And meanwhile, I'm just desperately out here trying to lose all my tokens. Because again, I've got nothing to purchase anymore. Okay, perfect. I've never been so glad to lose 1600 star tokens.
I could get the hat as well.
I would actually recommend you going with the hay, because we actually have something we can do with that.
Yep.
And just to burn through your points, yeah, you can get the dried sunflowers.
Yes. I'm gonna check the rest of the fairgrounds. There is the burgers.
Yeah. I'll be waiting for you.
I wish Gus would include a vegetarian option. Some zucchini skewers, maybe? Smoked turkey haunch? I guess this festival isn't all bad. No. I'm trying to get Gus to tell me his sauce recipe, but he won't budge. This barbecue sauce is amazing. Man, I can't take another bite of this barbecue sandwich. So stuffed. Infinite burgers. Infinite burger.
Well, we lost him, boys.
Eat as much as you like. It's all free today. Compliments of Mayor Lewis. Yes. Although I think that he's paying it for it with our taxes. He is paying for it with our taxes. I am...
Yeah, but come on. Economy.
Yes, the economy.
Alright. Yeah, let me just quickly sell through the stuff that we don't need anymore, because we don't need it anymore.
Uh-huh.
Also, put the hay inside silo.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, okay. We're almost full, so that's good.
I also have 100 hay, so let me just drop that in there as well. 6 pieces of hay added to the silo. It's full. And we still have like 94 left, so I'm just going to toss that into a chest. And the sunflowers are going indoors. You selling shit?
Yeah, but just vegetables.
Ah.
Plus they are sold out, so to speak.
Yep.
Hit the sack.
But who got first place then?
Probably Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre the cheating bastard. Money. That was already like a third of the stream time just on that first day.
Well, to be fair, it is a special event.
Yep. Oh, look, an eggplant. I'll sell it. I can just sell this one, right?
Yeah. Like at this point, we basically got everything we need for this season. Like all that we need are basically some animal products, and that's it. Which incidentally reminds me,
chicken.
we should probably go check out Marnie to get some new animals.
Hey, Paul. Just fill your thingy back up again. I'll go ahead and check at Marnie's then. When she opens.
Yeah, I think she opens at 9.
So we have about an hour. Also, 2 large eggs, 1 gold star, by the way.
Perfect. We really could have used that yesterday.
It might have been... That could have saved our asses.
Yeah. At the same time, I mean, all that really changed was how much work we needed to do outside of the outside of that, and it wasn't really that much.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you saw how many points I ended up getting.
Yeah, you got a
That's
ton of
ridiculous.
points.
Yeah.
Apples. I'll sell it.
Okay. Marnie's open.
I'm heading over there.
Let's hope it's not one of those days where she does, it just isn't there.
Cat. There she is. Purchase animals. We can get ducks. And goats.
Ducks and goat.
2 of them. 2 of each.
Yeah. And I know we've already made a joke in our previous Stardew Valley attempted stream series,
Jet.
but we have to do it.
I mean, you know the joke Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Let's use their actual... Look, we could do 3 ducks. And name them Jet, Turbo, and Rebel.
Oh boy, I got broccoli seeds from the from Major Lewis's vending machine.
Should I go ahead and name the animal? What should I do for the names on the ducks?
Well, I was actually thinking of naming them after Pokemon.
Let's see.
I feel like that would have some comedic value. Even if I'm not a Pokemon person.
Ducklet. First one, ducklet. Duck. And this one should be... Let me just look it up because my mind is a little weird right now. Duck. Far-fetched. Or I could call one of them Quaxley.
I'll leave it up to you.
Quaxley. Now for the goats.
You should name one of them Sheldon.
Sheldon. I mean,
Yeah.
if we want the goats, Ayrton. Ayrton. Senna. Look, we're naming the goats after the absolute goats. So Ayrton. Hmm? Don't you think?
I don't think anything. I'll just leave it up to you.
Ah, her.
Right, so we got two of each now.
Another goat. Another absolute goat. Landfall.
Okay,
Landfall games.
wait.
Just
Okay, I saw the proposed name and I kind of wanted to suggest Zoidberg.
Zoidberg. Right? Is Zoidberg the
You know,
absolute goat?
you can learn a lot of things about people based on how they name their fictional animals.
You want to name this one Zoidberg, right?
Yeah.
F1 goat. Latifi. I'm calling this the second one Latifi. Not because he's an absolute goat, but he is just. People just call him Goatifi for a reason. Just as a joke.
Oh.
You shut the door on him.
I didn't mean to.
Nicholas. Yeah, I'm just changing that one to Nicholas because that's Nicholas Latifi. And I named the other one Ayrton after Ayrton Senna. So.
Right, well, I think that does it for the animal bit. Of course, in due time, we're gonna need to get an upgraded both our barn and our coop. But I think for the artisan bundle, we are going to need either goat cheese or a cloth. I feel like those would be the most likely to be eligible.
Yes.
Either that or well, we've got the bee thing.
Bees.
But I'm not too sure if that's gonna get us anywhere.
Nothing from the bees.
Yeah, duck egg and large goat milk are the most likely to have us finish the animal bundle. In the classroom, once again, winter foraging bundle, so that's just a matter of, waiting down the clock, and then we've got this really stupid lineup of bundles. I don't think anybody likes these, do they?
Which ones?
The bulletin board.
Yeah, the bulletin board is very stupid.
Yeah.
And we want Joja out of town.
Yep.
Nice rare crow there.
Thanks. I bought it.
With your own dosh.
Yep.
Or at least with your own star tokens.
Yeah. Because I worked very hard on it. And by that I mean I primarily just got lucky with the fishing.
Fishing. Oh wait, I'm still on your POV.
Yeah.
I bet that with a little bit of tomfoolery, I could probably get both of our POVs in a sort of split screen layout.
We could, but I'm gonna be honest. I think what we've got right now, well, what you've got right now, I think that goes quite well.
Actually, no, given the player doesn't stay exactly in the middle of the screen at all times, it won't work. It means I would have to make extra effort to make it scroll over to the side.
I mean, I guess if it gets to the worst, I could just zoom in, because I'm pretty sure that at a certain level of zoom, it will always be in the middle.
Yeah. and then just put in the corner the usernames.
Yeah, but that would be something to try out if we have more than 2 people.
Yeah. Oh wait, 3 or 4 player. That would be perfect.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't really have a third or fourth player in mind.
'Cause then we can
I mean,
actually
granted,
tile it.
I do still mean to get the boy into the game, but
He is
I don't think it would.
very much a GTA kind of guy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't even say that I'm skeptical about him joining because he is getting like better about his
Tastes.
about knowing what to say and what not to say. But I think we both know that if we are going to implement him
I need
well
to
with
have
your streams
yeah.
anyway,
I would need to
that's
put the
going
entire
to
game. I would need to put everything on a delay, and then just have it be able to bleep him out,
yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like he says stuff like the hard R or anything, but
or at least cut off his
at
mic.
the same at the same time, it's hard for me to tell with him.
Yeah.
Like I'm glad that he's getting like finding his interest, but sometimes he gets like way too much into those interests, and I'd rather wish he would just realize that he's the only person to care about it.
And of course, I'm glad his tastes in video games are becoming more diverse.
Well, if with diverse you mean more towards the YouTuber horror kind of games.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Hey, we don't
Hey,
need to.
we don't have to do anything.
Time to fish. Oh, there's honey.
You know what to do with that?
Harvest. And put it in a chest.
Yep.
And sell the corn. We don't have to do anything today. Ah, you're just... Time to fish.
I think I'm going to the mine instead.
Skull mine?
Well, the skull caverns, the skull mine.
I'll also grab my gear then. Obsidian edge.
Wait a minute, wasn't that my sword the obsidian? Oh, there's another one.
There's two.
Perfect.
There's two, actually.
Yeah.
Trade! I should check out what's being dropped by the train instead. I think you're gonna have the more exciting gameplay, so... Hey, pine tar!
Nice.
Should I go to the community center? Oh!
Yeah, you absolutely should. You got honey too.
Yeah. I'm... Hi. Son, not sure what caused this boulder to disappear. Streams flowing from deep within the mountain. Gold! Hey, do you see that glistening in the water? Yes, that's quality ore.
Oh, I love how this part of the train says Joja sucks.
Lol.
But anyway, my loot from the train, 16 stone and 7 wood.
I can now pan for ore.
Yep.
Joe just sucks. I'm glad we're in agreement. Hmm?
Yeah. Okay, so are we going? Do we want to get either a deluxe scoop for 20,000, 500 wood and 200 stone, or a deluxe barn for which we'll need to save up around 5,000 more?
Let's grab the coop.
I think it would be wise to get the barn instead. At the same time, that would. I mean, that would give us sheep and pigs, but pigs we cannot really take advantage of those. Anyway, so yeah, let's go with the coop.
Alright then. I am fishing.
You know, I like how we were supposed to go mining today, but we completely lost. Okay.
Yeah, we went completely into the...
I mean, it happens.
But yeah, for our American viewers, the price hike is not just for the US, it's global. In fact, it might be slightly worse for Europe. Because a physical copy of Mario Kart World costs 90 euros here.
And the question is that if that like cartridge is even going to contain the game?
Yeah, that's a good question, because they've now introduced officially game key cards.
Okay, 20,000 and 500 wood and 200 stone.
There it goes!
Do we do it?
Do it. No, not the money. There goes the money!
I mean, we'll have it back in no time. What I am kind of concerned about is a stone, so... I'm going mining anyway.
Rocks! There he is.
Bonk. How do you feel about the game chat feature they announced?
It's discount Discord.
I mean, I remember seeing it, and I just flat out thought it was Discord. And especially considering that we live in an age of, you know, cross compatibility and or cross platform and whatnot.
Reminder,
Why
Nintendo
didn't
likes
they-
to keep their cards in-house.
Yeah, but still, like, I think it's kind of unacceptable that they didn't just, you know,
Heck,
do
I should
Discord.
probably if there's anyone from NCL, I would probably inform them that things like Mastodon and Blue Sky exist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, how are they even gonna do it with like screenshot sharing?
Via the
'Cause,
mobile app.
They're gonna rely even more on the mobile app.
Yes. At least that's most likely
Like,
going to happen.
yeah, I mean that's a route Sony's going for as well, and
Microsoft, obviously, they want you to back up your screenshots to OneDrive. Diamond!
yeah.
And Neptune's glaive. Worse.
This whole announcement just has me really skeptical about it, because on one hand I'm excited about the features. Like, a lot of people are complaining about the way how screen share seems to look, particularly
The
in
frame
the
rate.
frame rate department. I don't mind. I feel like
But
what
it gives you a
meant-
slight rough view of what your friends are up to.
Yeah, that's what it's meant to do. It's not meant to be
The main content.
stream to YouTube or Twitch. Like, I think a lot of people are needlessly making us think about that.
Heck, if Nintendo was gonna do something interesting, they wouldn't bring a game chat client to PC as well. Or to phones.
Yeah.
And or to phones.
Also, never say never. They could very well patch in Discord functionality.
Heck. The cutting out of background noise and the background of your camera does remind me a lot of NVIDIA Broadcast.
I mean, they likely swapped nodes with NVIDIA anyway for that.
Yeah, it probably does use the tensor cores on the SoC.
I'm just very like skeptical about the Nintendo Switch webcam. First of all, will I be able to use it on my PC?
Probably
Second of
not.
all- Second of all, what's the resolution of it?
Shit.
Because if it's gonna be like a Logitech C270, why not just get me that instead? Why not just allow me to plug in a USB webcam?
And now I think about it, it's going to be useless for VTubers.
Yeah.
VTubers are locked out of a lot of content with the Switch 2. With anything requiring the webcam is not going to work for them. So
Well,
a couple
from what I
modes in Mario...
From what I understand, the camera is going to be optional. But the camera functionality is also one thing that I am very much concerned about. Because, people... You know as well as I do the one thing that some jackass was asking when they announced it.
How are we going to do moderation on it?
Well, that's a wise person thing to ask. A jackass would be like, oh fuck yeah, now I can pretend like we're using Omegle all over again. Which, incidentally, I've also made a joke about on my Blue Sky.
I wonder if you can do game chat just in full screen without any game running. Just doing a video call with Wii U chat all over again.
Yeah. You know, that's also one thing that I find pretty ironic, that Nintendo is out there adding features that were cut from the
Wii U.
transition to Wii U to Switch.
Wii U chat was
Like,
discontinued before the Switch even came out.
Like, all they're really saying is, hey guys,
It
you
went.
remember- you
I think
remember
it
the
went.
Wii U?
I think Wii U chat went even before Miiverse went down.
Yeah, it did, because Miiverse still ran for a while. But yeah, all Nintendo really is saying with a lot of these announcements is like, hey
Look, we
guys,
bring
remember the Wii U? That was great, right?
and the
And then
rumor of the person who said that the okay, there was someone being loud outside. The rumor is someone made about the C button being for using your Switch as a sort of Wii U gamepad. That one was full of shit.
yeah, it is a damn shame though, because I would have loved to see something like, um, I would have loved to see something like, um, you know, a Forza Adventures remake making its way to the Switch 2, where you could use your Switch 1 as a controller, kind of like how you could plug in your Game Boy Advance to the GameCube.
Yep. Game Boy
Like
Advance was
multiple controllers with its own screen in it. That has
that
so much
was
potential.
yeah, and I think Nintendo also tried to do that earlier with the Wii U, where you could just buy a second gamepad.
Well, that never happened.
Yeah, they wanted to do it, but it didn't happen. You've got mail.
But I would have been interested to see it anyway.
Jack-o'-lantern for the upcoming Spirits Eve festival. Fuck, we should have kept a couple pumpkins.
We can just buy it back. Like,
Should I sell these sunflowers?
Like that's just going. Yeah, you can sell the sunflowers.
And I'll replant the seeds.
Yep.
No hops. Let me talk to the ducklings. Just talk to the animals here. Say hello to the enemies. Animals. Oh, you already got the cows and the goats?
Yeah, I think so.
Robin's at it again.
Yeah. We should give her like a promotion or something.
A promotion! Hmm?
We should get her a beer.
Agreed. Also, mushroom. Hey, morale. Mushroom. That joke
What
never
about the,
get.
Go on.
That's a classic.
Yeah. And how do you feel about the GameCube backwards compatibility?
Shame it's
well, the GameCube game library.
yeah, Nintendo Classics, Nintendo GameCube. You mean?
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about it actually.
I like it being there, but at the same time, the reason why the previous Nintendo Classics were doable was because they are relatively small in size, and GameCube titles could be over gigabytes.
Several
anyway.
gigabytes, yeah.
So I'm kind of concerned about it.
Because that's gonna fill up your storage.
Yeah, so is there going to be a system in place where we can choose to not download some titles that we really don't care about?
Yeah, where you can just say download. Or at least queue for download.
Because at that point, I also kind of wish they would just, allow me to download them separately.
Yeah, like some virtual console type of Like some sort of virtual console.
Yeah. I just got too many questions at the moment. That's kind of the problem.
I should write them down and save them for the Nintendo Switch 2 experience then.
Are they going to have a Q&A?
I don't know, maybe just to the press, but I'm certainly going to ask. I mean, no way, they gave the press in Europe tickets to for Europe they sent to Paris. And for the US they sent them to New York.
Right. Yeah, I just hope we get the required information in time.
I hope so too. I also just want to warn them, you're making the same mistake Sony did.
In what way?
Pricing shit too high.
The PS3. Well,
Yes.
the PS3 also was kind of sucky at the beginning because of the radical change in architecture that nobody really understood.
Yeah, the
And hence
devs
nobody
were
really bothered
both
to put any time into.
yeah, both the devs and players were confused.
I just kind of wonder if the like there is one thing that I can't predict right now, and I think you're going to wholeheartedly agree with me. The Nintendo Switch 2 is not going to sell nearly as much as the Switch 1 did.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I'm going to take it a step further. It's not even going to reach 40%.
Because of a combination of naming and
Naming, price, and most importantly, the circumstances happening in the world around the time the Switch,
current economic
the Switch
circumstances.
1, well, the Switch 1 was a thing. Because you have to realize, a lot of the Switch sales
Came during lockdown.
Came during COVID. Furthermore, the first Switch was a revolutionary concept that hasn't been seen before, and well, the Switch 2 still, in a way, holds that mantle. But you know, we also got the MSI Claw, the Lenovo
Steam Deck.
Legion Go. Yeah, and the Steam Deck, obviously. And hell, the Steam Deck is cheaper.
And the ROG Ally.
Is that one cheaper? I thought the ROG
No,
Ally was
the
like
ROG
800.
Yeah, ROG Ally is more expensive, but it's also a full-on PC.
Yeah. And that comes with PC benefits like Steam and, well, mostly Steam.
Steam, yes, and Game Pass.
And Game Pass if you're on a Windows platform.
ROG Ally ships with Windows.
Yeah.
But yeah, gaming on Windows on ARM still has a long way to go as well.
It sure does.
Because my laptop, it can run The Sims 4, but it cannot run The Sims 1 or 2.
What about The Sims 3?
It apparently can also run that one.
Nice. That's one thing for me not to worry about if I eventually get myself one of those.
Of course, any games with kernel level anti-cheat, it depends on what the anti-cheat is. Any games with anti-cheat depends on what the anti-cheat is.
Grand Theft Auto 5 Next Gen Edition.
Nope.
Or Enhanced Edition.
That's gonna be a big nope.
I still don't like that. Like, come on, Rockstar.
Just
You
patch
had
the
it.
game.
You know that people like to play on their Steam Deck.
And then they just remove them. They just remove support.
Yeah.
Because quote unquote Linux users are all cheaters.
I mean, that is such a stupid notion. It's almost
Stupid
as stupid as
generalization, yeah.
it's almost as stupid as Ubisoft saying that PC gamers are mostly pirates. I think they said that around the time Far Cry 3 came out.
How dare they?
Yeah.
Ah, hello there. Rise machine. Gotcha upon. Gotcha upon.
I mean, I'm not one of those guys who wishes for Ubisoft to, well, fail. If anything, I think it's a damn shame that they are seemingly going down. But it's kind of deserved, I guess.
And the thing that Tencent is investing in that new subsidiary that holds the IPs.
I just hope they can buy themselves away from Tencent as quick as possible.
To be honest, I personally still think, yeah, despite it being a Chinese company, Tencent just wants to invest.
Well, I mean, I've already talked about this before the stream started. But you can already kind of tell Tencent's influence on Ubisoft. Because they recently brought out a patch for Far Cry 4 that censored some stuff, and that kind of triggered the question of should that even be allowed?
Wait, they censored something in Far Cry 4?
Yeah, like I said, in the outside of the arena of Far Cry 4, there is a bare-chested woman, and they covered it in a recent update.
Oh. I didn't know. I don't have Far Cry 4.
So, you know, on one hand, very good for all the streamers who were worried about that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's kind of odd how in a game where your character repeatedly takes drugs, shoots people, stabs people, drops people, runs people over, goes animal hunting, and has a whole bunch of like gruesome stuff happen to them in first person. No, a pair of badonkers is the one thing that needs to be patched out of the game.
Ah. And I'm personally thinking the Logic G Cloud would have been a good player 2 type of machine. But then I
Because that one
realized
also had like the Tencent,
terms
the
of
Tencent
service.
terms and conditions built in.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not too fond of that. But at the same time, I'm not too fond of the G Cloud anyway. I appreciate the concept,
A
but they could have
handheld
just
for
packed in a
cloud gaming.
they could have packed in a bit more horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
Because why would I get a 300 euro?
Yeah.
Why would I get a 300 euro Logitech G Cloud when I could also get a 100 euro Razer Kishi or a Backbone? Which need I remind you, because I'll bang that drum as many times as I have to.
It that just
I have a phone.
with 5G.
Well, a phone that can run pretty much any mobile game you throw at it, because it's the most powerful phone there is. No question about it.
And it can connect basically anywhere. There's a
Wait, the G Cloud had no
G Cloud was
cellular
Wi-Fi
option.
only.
Lovely.
Heads up, 1, it's getting late. 2, you're out of energy.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting some rocks. See,
Rocks.
200. Holy
just
200.
just the way just the way I was just rocks.
Yeah, I I know the meme you're referencing.
Rock sand, but it's just rocks.
Yeah. But yeah, I do think I'm going to get like a backbone in due time.
By the way, YouTuber Matt KC is actually working on an open source re-implementation of the Wii U gamepad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Pretty cool.
In software. So if that works out the way he expects it to, you could probably even use a Steam Deck as a Wii U gamepad.
Nice.
That's very nice.
And meanwhile, I think that the deluxe coupe is done. So why don't you go take a look at it?
Yep, on it. Chicken. Duck, chicken. Where's the other duck? Oh, the other duckling is in here. Yay, it's got an auto feeder.
Yep. That's kind of the thing with the deluxe models.
I don't need to go in.
Reason.
I don't need to go in here except to grab eggs.
Oh, there's an auto grabber too. But it's pretty pricey, and I think you need to go make a deal with the devil for it.
Yeah, that's a Joja thing. Not gonna happen. Also, the sun is right on my. It's right pointing into my room.
Welcome to reason number one why I have my curtains pretty much closed at all times.
I should get curtains.
You don't have curtains in your room?
Or at least working ones.
Ah.
I ripped one off within my first year. I'm grabbing the blanket. Soft,
Yes.
cozy blanket.
The improvised option.
Soft and cozy blanket. Let's go. Yeah, one positive about my laptop is the moment I open it up, it turns on.
I mean, a lot of laptops have that. But then it turns out they were on for a long time, so...
No, I meant from cold boot. Just a cold boot.
Huh.
So basically, the system has a little power switch built into the lid mechanism.
Is that something exclusive to the Samsung Galaxy book? Or is that a Snapdragon laptop thing?
I don't know. Probably in the Samsung firmware, at least.
Alright. I do think that one of my laptops had something similar to that. But I'm not
Like,
too
yeah,
sure.
I'm gonna wrap up all cozy and warm tomorrow morning. All cozy, comfy, and warm. Just...
You're still on my POV.
Oh, yeah, oops.
Because I was kind of curious, like, what are you up to? But I couldn't see. I couldn't do my cyber stalking.
But yeah, I'm gonna need to get up early tomorrow. Again. For Formula 1.
Always up to something, huh?
Yep. The Japanese Grand Prix.
Also, I'm gonna put my watering can in this chest right here. Could you finish watering the plants for me?
Yes.
My character is at 2 energy.
Ooh, get some... Go to the hot spring, bud.
I'm planning on it.
But yeah. Max got Paul.
Oh, that's a good thing. All right.
Yes. He is starting at the very front row.
I mean, considering how skilled he is, supposedly, it's only going to be a matter of time until he gets to the front anyway.
Yeah. Plus, he now has a different teammate compared to last race. Yuki Tsunoda has been swapped. Liam Lawson has been swapped out for Yuki Tsunoda. Meaning Lawson's back at RB and Yuki's in the main team for his home race.
Did you go check at Marnie?
Yes.
We got the new, although I come to think of it, I think the animals for the deluxe coupe might cost like 7,200.
Let me check with Marnie. You looking for supplies? Hey. Purchase animals, a rabbit. 8,000.
8,000 for a rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, that's a big yikes. Especially
Should I pop on over to Pierre's and buy back some pumpkins?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna head over there as well. Meet you there.
All right, see you in a bowl. You also get slowed down a little when you go through crops, I think.
Yeah.
Hey, Abigail's up here.
Yeah, wonder what she's up to.
Staring.
Actually, I'm not. She's just out there staring in the abyss.
Staring into the void. Where's the... There is no buyback.
No option to buy back?
There is no...
Okay.
There is no buyback.
Well, that's a shame. Maybe we had some... let's hope we had some planted.
Blueberry... Tomato, large milk. He does have melons. Still.
Right. And a lot of blueberries.
Like a lot of blueberries. Is it just me or does Abigail just play too many video games? This must be Abigail's room then. Up here. She has a Super Nintendo.
Oh, got that console war going.
Honestly, pretty nice. She is playing with power.
But the Genesis is better.
Yes, Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah. That was still such a...
That was a good
advertising campaign.
That was Sega at peak advertising.
Yeah, I miss it when gaming companies could be like that. Like, back then, you know, gaming advertisements were pretty much that. Gaming advertisements. They weren't trying to, you know, sell lifestyle or trying to appeal to parents like a lot of Nintendo commercials tend to do nowadays. Pretty great.
Sam has an entire music studio in his room.
wanted to play an instrument when you were younger?
Yes.
Which one did you
Guitar.
want to play? Ah, influenced by Guitar Hero, I assume?
No, acoustic. It was before I even got into video games. Unfortunately, my fine motor skills aren't good enough for it.
Well, I mean, never say never. But getting into an instrument does require a lot of, and I mean a lot of training. Me, I'm just, I guess I'm glad that I can play rhythm games pretty well. Which kind of makes me wonder if I maybe would have been a good piano player.
Who knows? Maybe. And it's still gonna be cloudy with gusts of wind throughout the day.
But yeah, all I know is that when I play stuff like the Fortnite Music Festival, I'm pretty good at it. I've had full streaks with that, and that's pretty much as piano as you can get on the PC.
By the way, there is also Through the Fire and Flames in Fortnite Festival now.
Yeah, I mean I loved it when I heard that was a thing, but at the same time, that's kind of it's once again a painful reminder that we are never going to see a Guitar Hero game again, even if they are getting popular again. People are aching for rhythm games. Activision, do it. Just
Go
do it.
on, do it, Activision. Give us the rhythm game. You would make truckloads of money.
I mean, a part of me kind of wonders if it's
I
maybe
mean, look
because
at Patapon.
a part of me wonders if it's maybe because Microsoft doesn't want to burn their hands on it. But take a look at how long Rock Band 4 kept going.
Yeah. Wasn't Rock Band Ubisoft?
No, Rock Band was Harmonix, and it was EA Harmonix, but I think 4 was a Harmonix standalone thing. Hang on.
And I think Harmonix is now...
That was an MTV studio.
Who owns it now?
The publishers are listed as Harmonix Music Systems and Mad Cats Interactive Incorporated.
Mad Cats, oh.
Let me check the Please don't tell me it's that Mad Cats. Hang on, I'm sending you a picture. I'm totally not
Let me
holding
just
up a
tab
phone
over.
or anything here.
It is! It is as well!
Oof. Well, it's a good thing to know that at one point Mad Cats had a good product on their hands.
Yes, because we all know Mad Cats for making absolute garbage. Look, it's Goat. Ayrton. Oh. Nicholas looks a little grumpy.
Yeah. Their bowls were empty. Oh, could I get my watering can back, by the way?
Oh yeah, it's in the chest.
Okay.
What bowls? Oh, for the food.
Oh, they're yeah.
They were out of hay.
Yep.
More mushroom. Hey, a red mushroom. Mushroom
Oh,
dance.
nice.
Mushroom dance. Whatever does it mean? Joe just going down.
I'm gonna sell these grapes directly to Pierre, by the way. So that means that we have enough money in our pocket soon enough to get the
Get a rabbit.
to get the rabbit.
Rabbit.
Plus, that also means that you can check the merchant.
Just,
'Cause, you know,
I'm just
it is a
thinking like,
Sunday.
it is a Sunday. Wait. Oh, I should, after stream, I should get ready to just play Piano Man. I'll first check the merchant, then I'm gonna go to Marnie's. Pig. Brick floor, sturgeon, roasted hazel, a morel, industrial pipe, midnight carp.
Wait, sorry, I have to do this.
That's what I was thinking of. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't have a button for it. I should set up. I should build up a soundboard again.
Yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about doing like soundboard stuff myself on my stream, but I couldn't know what.
I mean, we both know Lubach.
I wouldn't know what to put in there.
You don't want to know how many buttons Lubach has for soundboards.
Yeah.
For the soundboard. He has an entire MIDI panel for it.
It kind of just makes me wonder why he doesn't just bring out a like soundboard app containing all the sounds that he collected over the years. But he has a lot of sounds.
Licenses.
I guess.
Capo.
My cousin really likes that one. I think he even at one point made it his name when we were playing.
Time to grab the rabbit.
Playing Jackbox.
Rabbit time. Verde.
Herda.
Verde.
Herda.
Nah, bugs. Or should I call him Roger?
I guess Roger would be a more appropriate name.
Roger Rabbit. His. I got it right. So, anything on the merchant that you want me to buy? We have brick floors, we have a sturgeon, roasted hazelnuts, tomka soup.
No, I haven't really got
A
anything
path.
in mind.
Crystal path.
Yeah, but that's only one of them.
Yeah.
Like, only enough for one tile. Would be kind of a waste.
Yeah. Oh wait, I see ore in the water. Time to pan.
All right.
Gold ore, nice, and coal. Wait, I figured this out. Hey, the mayor's down here now.
Probably enjoying the weather. For as long
Yeah.
as possible.
Yeah, agreed.
Would it be warmer there than it's here?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I mean we've got 13 degrees here. That is roughly.
Reading 14 in my town, so.
Yeah. Hang on.
I Poke,
13,
did you bring coins? Good,
10.
me sell hats.
That's about 58 degrees in the wrong unit.
I
And yes,
Poke,
I stand
did
by
you
that.
bring coin? Good, me sell hats. Just-
They are kind of expensive hats.
the hat seller is just funny. Just a silly little guy. Don't you think?
Yep.
Marnie's heading to a pub. I heard something.
That could have been me smashing a couple of crates.
No, I meant something on the water.
Could be.
Would it be more stuff to pan? There goes our Joja employee. It's heckin' windy. Gold.
Hey, want to see something funny?
What? Ah!
Eh,
Note how I just immediately. Note how I instinctively ran.
I get it. After all, it's a bit too early for fireworks.
Way too early.
Contrary to what some people might suggest otherwise, who are wrong,
I mean, there's
and
a
are probably the reason, and are probably the reason why my cat doesn't really go outside anymore.
Yeah. What's the Parliament's actually starting to turn in favor of a national fireworks ban.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say that banning it altogether isn't going to be the solution either, but considering how long people have been debating on it, I
Yeah.
kind of just feel like
It
they
does,
should
however,
settle on
mean
something.
that more places need to host an officially licensed fireworks show around New Year's.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
What's up?
No log of what we sold? Oh, we didn't sell anything, of course.
Yeah, we didn't sell anything.
Do we need to deposit the honey?
Community center.
Yep. Chef's menu, no. Crafts room, nope. Artisan bundle. Peach, a pomegranate, an apricot, truffle oil, cloth, and goat cheese.
So, you know how we couldn't get back those pumpkins?
What?
I've got good news for you.
You got them?
No, I've got new ones.
Oh, yes. Yes, yes.
I've got some eggplants too.
Same here. I'm going up to the community center and then to Pierre. Wait.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, I got a wooden club.
Oh, and don't forget that what's her name? Caroline
Yep.
needs a pumpkin, or well, desires a pumpkin.
Wants a pumpkin.
Yep.
Wait, I see something about a balloon. I see a flyer for a balloon.
The bookseller is in town today.
Oh.
So just in case you want to be that one guy who has read Game of Thrones before the show came out. I still need to watch Game of Thrones, to be honest.
Same here.
I was looking for 4K Blu-ray box sets of it, and Jesus Christ, that was expensive. I think it was about 305 euros they were asking for a full-on collection. And at that point, $10 a month for HBO Max seems a lot less expensive. And that's coming from your resident 4K Blu-ray ripper.
Yeah. Where is... Not there, not there. Blacksmith, Stardew, Stone, Fish Shop, Elliot, Mayor's Manor, Saloon. Oh, Pierre's. Perfect. It's actually perfect because wait, Caroline isn't home. She's out and about somewhere. Oh well, let's sell some goods to her husband.
Wait, is that Marnie in the store?
Yes.
Well, we're not gonna get a second rabbit in that case today.
I mean, we are on like 1700 gold. We're not gonna get a second.
Well, if we sell them today. You know, imagine if we could ask other characters for the whereabouts of other characters.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Damn it, there's... Combat Quarterly, Way of the Wind, Part 1, Horse, the book.
Interesting title.
But wait, the Way of the Wind, is that a temporary one or is that just a permanent boost?
I'm not too sure about it actually. I wouldn't take the risk on it though.
Price catalog might be useful.
Not until we've seen a comprehensive list on what all the books do in Stardew Valley.
The price catalog seems to be useful. You can now see the value of your items.
Couldn't we do that anyway? Oh no, we don't. But yeah, we are on the hunt. We are looking for Caroline.
Yep,
So
let me just...
maybe she's in the enemy base.
Inside a Joja Mart?
Yeah.
Nope. Sam and Shane work for Joja?
Pays the bills, don't it?
The Joja Furniture Catalog? No. No, that's... No, that's just advertising. Let me just, There. I think I just saw her. Found her. She's at Pierre's now.
Please don't. Oh wait, no, I can get in there. Hell yeah, we got money out of that.
Money.
And I unfortunately missed. Damn it. Okay, well whatever. We'll just put it in a chest.
You're going to the bookseller?
Something like that.
Oh no, you fucking don't.
Look, we'll need something for the upcoming 6 days. Something that will grow in 6 days. All right. Yeah, sure. Let's go with bok choy. Gonna get 20 of those.
Yes.
I mean, I've already watered the fields anyway, right?
Bok choy.
I might
Yes, yes.
I might as well take advantage of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think I've purchased enough though. Yeah.
Oh well.
Let's get another 15 or so. Because that's a convenient thing about Joja. It's pretty much always open.
Yeah, because the staff doesn't get paid enough. Gets paid the starvation wage otherwise.
Oh, capitalism.
Cloudy with gusts of wind. No rain. Click.
Wow, look at that. Exactly as many as I purchased. Almost like I have a feeling for this. Okay, so I'm gonna sell pumpkin, 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 eggplant, 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 apple, hazelnut, and the rest gets to go in a chest.
Yeah, there's a device I've been looking in. There's something I've been looking into as of late. The Logitech the Logitech Squeezebox audio
Xbox?
hardware.
What was
The
that?
old music network music players.
Ah. I'm trying to think. By the way, what did Logitech announce as their April Fool's joke?
No clue. Don't know if they even did an April Fool's joke this year.
Odd. I did appreciate the one that Elgato made. But the worst part is that I know for a fact that there are some people out there who would actually buy that.
Razer did something, just leaned into brain rot.
I did really enjoy that one, and the boy enjoyed that one too.
Nothing announced wired headphones with a 50-meter long cable. So you have the reliability of wired with the convenience of wireless. With the range of wireless.
That too is something you gotta appreciate. You know,
yeah.
not a lot of companies are willing to make a wager like that.
D-Brand made a limited time product, the D-Brand Touch Grass Collection.
Yeah, but to be fair, a lot of D-Brand's products are limited. That's kind of the problem I have with them.
Elgato, the Stream Deck desk.
Didn't they just call the Stream Desk?
Nope. Like a desk filled with Stream Decks, like the Stream Deck Mark IIs. So, no, it actually makes the Stream Deck Mark IIs and XLs, counting up to a whopping 1,262 programmable keys.
Again, some weirdo is definitely going to find a way to take advantage of that if it was real.
Yeah, I would. Unfortunately, it does mean that if you need to keep the buttons that your peripherals go over, you gotta keep those not programmed.
Yeah.
You gotta ensure those stay unbound.
Okay, it looks like the goat are mature now. I'm not sure if they can
Ducks
be
as
milked
well?
yet. Like, do you have the pill for that?
Not right now, but I do have a duck egg.
Okay. Duck egg. Yeah, we can eat that into the community center.
So would you say it's almost time for goat cheese?
Yeah. I mean, if we can milk the goat, yeah, we can make goat cheese.
Do we need pine tar for anything?
No, but it's always good to extract that.
There we go.
Okay, so I got a question. Are we going to save up for are we going to spend money on a second rabbit, or are we going to save for the deluxe barn?
I would say save for the barn.
Alright.
Yeah, for a crafts room, all we need is the winter snow yam and a crocus.
Yeah.
To finish the pantry, we need either a pomegranate, a peach, jelly, goat cheese, cloth, truffle oil, or apricot.
I think goat cheese is the most likely at this point.
Animal bundle will either need wool or a large goat milk.
Large goat milk is going to take some time, but that is likely going to be the first one we can get.
And then for the bulletin board, what do we need?
Everything else.
Yes, we need wine, a rabbit's foot, a purple mushroom, a nautilus shell, a duck feather, a red cabbage, and a truffle. Although, nautilus shell should be easy enough to get.
I think that one is only available in the summer, though.
Summer
Or,
year.
hang on. Nope, winter.
But yeah, George, I think he would enjoy Dragon Drive.
Well, he's probably going to be bitter about the price.
Yes, I'm bitter about how it needs a newfangled television.
At the same time, technically speaking, weren't consoles, like, if you take inflation into account, weren't they fucking expensive back in the day?
Yeah. And people are also saying that games used to cost this much anyway. Cost like $100+ dollars.
I mean, they did.
But that was because it wasn't because back in the day, console games also used to carry a lot of the circuitry that made it work, like RAM and extra co-processors for that stuff. Certain features like the Super FX chip.
I mean, it basically was. It was like it was almost like you were sticking in an expansion of the console's RAM.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, basically the game cartridges were basically expansion cards as well.
That's why a lot of Super Nintendo games had the Super FX chips in them.
Not all of them.
No, but a lot of them did.
Not a lot of them. Yeah, Mode 7 was also a thing.
Yeah. There was a significant difference.
Yeah, it required the add-on.
Because Mode 7 games were kind of just fake it till you make it.
Mm-hmm.
And Super FX was just, whoa. Now, unfortunately, because well, not a lot of games, but because a handful of games had their own little stupid peripherals, had their own stupid little chips in them. That does mean that some games in particular are going to be a bit more expensive than others. I think the Mega Man X2 and X3 are quite expensive because of that.
Yep.
Because they had some, not super effects, but some 3D-like chips in them to do wireframes. Which I guess look pretty cool.
Yeah, it looked pretty banging.
But if you look at it with, like, modern eyes, you're just like... Yeah, isn't that just what it can output?
Wireframes are basically just math.
Well, I mean, if you get down to it, every game boils down to math.
Oh, I think I leveled up mining again.
Nice.
Got 17 more rocks.
Alright. I do think we've got enough rocks.
Where did you store them?
No clue. I just cycle past every chest and do the add to existing stacks button. Yeah, rocks we've got plenty. I'm not too sure about the wood.
Rocks.
We might be short on that, even though I've got 109 wood on me right now.
295 here. There's the goat cheese. I'm bringing it to the community center.
Yep.
You can just see me going. Basically, the frame I popped up, I immediately got excited. I got this monitor in the spring now. I got this monitor in the winter. It's a good screen as well. Bundle complete!
Hell yeah.
We got a keg.
Oh, that's perfect. We can use that to make wine.
Yep, and we just need to grab either wool or a large goat milk.
Yep. And again, the large goat milk is going to be the most likely at this point. And yeah, we've definitely got enough wood and stone for the... We've got 729 wood and 675 stone.
We just don't have enough money.
All in due time.
We just need the cash.
Yeah.
Should I put this in your part of the farm then?
Yeah, sure. By the way, did you just sell that grape?
Yes.
Well, that's gonna be our sacrificial grape to make wine.
Oh, Did you grab it?
No, I couldn't grab it.
Let me just grab. It's a blackberry.
Oh, that works as well, I think.
Here you go.
Just to be sure. Oh, never mind. There was a grape in the chest.
The duck walked up to the lemonade stand. Then he said to the man running the stand, "Hey, Bob, 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 got any grapes?" I can say the stupidest shit sometimes. More cheese.
You can sell that.
Cheese. Just the way I said it, just cheese.
Not just any cheese, goat cheese.
I just did a James May. Hey, transmute iron.
Alright, what do you say? Final day?
Final day. Oh, so close.
What's up? Lots of good to harvest?
So, corn. One moment whilst I pet the animals. And the grapes. Bum, bum, bum.
Come to think of it, this might actually be the last corn harvest of this season.
Of the year.
Yeah, of the year too. Well, maybe.
Here, half the corn.
Because there is a chance that if we get a large goat milk within within winter, we can just get the greenhouse. And at that point, we can make as much corn as we want.
Yes, we can do nothing but make corn for the entire winter.
That being said, I'm kind of thinking if corn is going to be the most valuable crop that keeps giving. Because if we've got the greenhouse, we can also do stuff like cranberries, and I think those are quite a bit more valuable.
Yeah, I think so. Well, yeah, how long does the keg usually take?
I don't know. Knowing Stardew Valley, it likely takes a couple of days.
You forgot to pet the other goat.
Be glad I didn't forget to feed them this time.
Egg, 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 egg. Robito. It's a rabbit.
Oh, and considering that rabbits supply wool, we should probably invest in a set of shears soon enough.
Do we have the recipe for it?
We buy it.
Ah.
Marnie. Although now that I think about it, if I recall correctly, you can also just get an auto grabber, and that will do the job as well.
But the auto grabber,
yeah,
means making a deal with the devil.
I'm trying to think, but I think you could also could you check through Marnie's stock, see what she houses?
On it?
Because I think it's the auto feeder. Is that not the auto feeder? Auto petter that you can get with Joja.
Supply shop, milk pail. I'll buy the shears.
Not yet.
Nope. Fuck, I bought another milk pail.
Can you just sell it?
Nope.
Well, I guess you can't. Pity. Okay, you know what? If you're spending money, you might as well just get the shares.
Shares obtained. Hello, Mr. Mayor. Do I need to milk? Should I go ahead and...
I've already milked the cows.
George has no milk right now.
Doing good?
Yeah, just swallowed something wrong. I had popcorn.
Like those cheap €1 a bag kind of popcorn?
Yes.
I mean, I know I shouldn't eat those so many, but they're cheap and they're tasty.
But yeah, I'm thinking of checking out a Minecraft movie just for the gag.
Yeah, I'm fearing that in due time I'm going to be watching it as well. Because I don't know if I mentioned this, but the boy will be coming over next week. And yeah, he kind of likes Minecraft. He's not too fond of the movie existing himself, but all Dad knows is he likes Minecraft.
There are a few cameos from Minecraft YouTubers in it.
Oh, really? That's. I mean, I would say that that's lovely, but I do appreciate it when creators get the
I'm
attention they deserve like that.
I mean I'm guessing that Warner Bros. Didn't give them that many hints, but they are subject matter experts. They know the source material.
Well, better than Warner Brothers anyway.
Yes. There was already a Minecraft movie. It's called Story Mode.
Well, I mean, there are some deviating opinions regarding that. I also, I also think it's hilarious how that started out as a game, but it had so little game elements in it that it just got turned into
A
a
Netflix show.
show that you can interact with.
Was an interactive Netflix. It turned into an interactive Netflix show. Yeah.
I still don't know what to think about that concept, though. To be honest,
It's an interesting concept.
it's an interesting concept, but let's be real. It's more of a thing for kids.
Plus, if I'm going to go to it, I'm bringing my Steam Deck along.
Can you even take your Steam Deck in movie theaters?
I mean, I'm not bringing it. I'm not going to be having it active during the film. I am going to keep it in my bag though. So before and after the movie, I can just, if any of the moviegoers ask what the source material looks like, I can just show them.
I don't think there's going to be. It's going to be many people asking that.
Yeah.
Like everybody
but
knows Minecraft at this point.
Yeah.
Which once again makes me wonder why they fucked up so badly.
Chicken jockey. I mean, they gave Jack Black complete creative freedom, it seems.
Yeah, I do like Jack Black. But the only performance where I can really say that I've seen him at
As
his best, or
Bowser.
well, at all, yeah. Like that was basically a role that he was made for.
But yeah, with yeah, I'm gonna be pulling back to Mario Kart right now. I feel like the game would be way better suited if the transition between races, that it didn't take up basically half the entire race distance.
Yeah, I guess we'll see about it. That being said,
Because I have a pretty decent concept for it as well.
Yeah, but I'm just going to suggest this. Yeah, I'm just going to suggest this. If I get a Switch 2, because I think I'm more likely to get a Switch 2 than you are.
I am probably also gonna
have...
grab. Hey, I'm also probably gonna grab it because content.
All right. So would you be down to do a Mario Kart stream when it comes out?
Oh yeah.
Go. All right. So we didn't make a lot of money, but let's see what awaits us for the next session. Got the last 3 days on the horizon.
Pumpkins.
And we've got a couple of pumpkins, so that's good. Oh, both top and bottom side.
Yep. Let me just go ahead and exit out of game.
Yep.
Now to raid out. Come on, raid channel. Bunch of people playing Stardew today. Saturday. Stardew Saturday. Let's go. I'm sending you all over to Relay again. And I'm gonna kick it in now. Alright, I don't know what I'm gonna be playing tomorrow, but who knows?
I'll be seeing you guys later next Stardew stream, which is going to be in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Next week there's a Splatfest.
Until then.
Alright. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.